Hello. How are you? Right. So, today is fucking bonding day. Sorry, just scrolling down. Uh.
Cooking, huh? I'll do my best.
You better!
This is my signature dish.
What a pain. The hell's this? Now let's begin. Oh, this is good.
Okay. Um. Da-da-da-da. An antique shell cameo? What a splendid gift, thank you, Schwarzer. I've acquired quite a number of intriguing art pieces in my time as a noblewoman. This will make a fine addition to my collection. Oh, I had no idea you were an art collector. I picked this gift for you to help you, to thank you for your help and guidance. Your chivalry knows no bounds, does it? Allow me to gift you this in return. A gold ear bracelet. I don't know if it's alright for me to accept something so valuable. It's a fair trade for the cameo. I hope it helps you in your endeavours. Thank you, I really appreciate it. I'll be the judge of how valuable that is, mister. Oh, that's pretty valuable. So, you never know. It's not going to show us, is it? Hey Turtle, Major Michael, out for a couple of drinks. You know it. Come to think of it, I never got the chance to properly thank you for helping me back in the mare. We could have stopped those railway cannons without you, Zero Artisan. Hey, it was a team effort. We wouldn't have gotten far without you in command. Anyhow, tonight's not about work. Drink up, let's enjoy ourselves. Didn't realise you were such a lush. Tell you the truth, I'm not. I could drink me under the table any day of the week. She's proven that time and time again. I prefer to savour my liquor, but with her it always turns into some kind of contest. Drunks like her always. Makes sense that the head of the Grosvenor can hold a liquor, I guess. I feel your pain, Tobal. It's the same for me whenever I go out with Principal Aurelia. She just keeps chugging drinks as there's no tomorrow, and she expects me to try and match her pace. Taking the time to enjoy the flavour and aroma of each drink is more my style. You said it. Who knew you and I had so much in common? My thoughts exactly. It's nice to see these two hitting it off. Come to think of it, they both have a similar outlook on life. I'm surprised they weren't already friends before now. Serene, you want to play Vantage Masters? I do, and since you're asking, I'm guessing you do too? Well, yeah, I've liked games like these ever since I was a kid. Since we've got a little time on our hands, what do you say we play a couple rounds? I'll even up the ante a little. You beat me, I'll give you a special prize. Well, with a pitch like that, how could I say no? Oh.
Let's get this game going.
Excuse me. Just play defensive. No need for me to waste any health. He dies next turn.
Hey, you're not half bad.
I'll throw in a little extra for you this one time. Have some fun with it. Oh nice, thanks. Holy shit. Time to cast arts is cut by 33%. I swear someone has something like that already. Green, there you are. Thanks for coming. Joshua filled me in on the details. I heard you two knew each other from before. Oh, just got that. 1 second. Thought I was missing something. Left my ring in the bathroom because I always take it off to wash my hands, and sometimes I forget to take it back with me. I heard you two knew each other from before. Yeah, we became acquainted through Tobal during the guild raid 4 years ago. Master Kafai had told me much about Cassius as well, so we became friends in no time. And after that, I introduced you and Arios. That duel you two had will go down in history as one of the greatest feats of swordsmanship in Sumerian history. But I must say I was amazed that your staff mastery could say off our blades. They seem like they're in an entirely different league as far as skill goes, the Divine Blade of Wind included. Oh yes, about the discussion I mentioned. The night has just begun, so feel free to enjoy yourself a little bit more first. This matter might be a bit complicated. I had a feeling you might say that. His Highness gave you some tickets, did he not? This is your night, spend it wisely. I must admit, I'm a little curious about who you would invite to join you. That reminds me, Joshua and the others have told me all about this Vantage Masters game. I've just assembled a deck myself and I'm looking for an opponent to test it out on. Maybe you'd like to play a round or two with me if you get a chance. A military strategist would certainly make for an interesting opponent. Sure, I'd be happy to. I'm not all that confident that I'll be much of a match for you though.
Now then, shall we begin?
I do. I would have liked a mana crystal, but I could do it without. Got an idea. I didn't mean to do that, but I've done it now. That's lucky. Excuse me.
You win. I know when I'm beat.
10 tar or whatever. Whoa, that's like a mega card. Okay, beat Cassius. Now I need to talk to other people. Been quite some time since the entire swimming club got together. Yeah, and maybe the first time we've ever done so outside of practice. Well, at a place like this, I figure the bigger the group, the bigger the fun, right? Where do you want to hit first, Ali? The beach, the park? I think I'd like to hit the food stalls. But maybe we should do that after the horror coaster. Getting spooked might help us build up an appetite. Sure, sounds good to me. Horror coaster. I must admit, just thinking of it sends a little chill up my spine. It's all part of the fun. Tina's going to be going around the park with the swimming club, huh? Glad to see she's finally comfortable enough to go have fun with her friends. Okay, so I was thinking we could go shopping or maybe ride the Ferris wheel together. Oh, but I'd also like to check out the Castle of Mirrors and the food stalls. Okay, call your jets. We're not going to have time for all that. Don't forget we're meeting up with the Star and the others later. You're right, you're going to have to prioritize. So, okay, I was wondering, how do you feel, you know, about... about what? Nothing? Alright then. Anyway, whatever you want to do, I'm up for it. You got me for the whole evening. I know it's not a ton of time, but... I figure there's still plenty we can do, you know, just not everything. Haha, thanks again. Those two are so close, it's really sweet. Like something between them is a little different from usual though. Could be wrong though. I'm definitely not about to bring it up. Is that where I just was? Yes. Ba-ba. Where the It says southwestern side of the arcade where Toval was. Where Toval was like he was here. He was in here. The fucking Mint's not in here. Yeah, Mint is definitely not in here. Okay, I've been lied to. I'm just gonna have to check every area. Was I just here? Yes. Okay. Let's check here. Oh wait, it's broken down by area, isn't it? So this is in Michelin Center, apparently, is where she is. Shuriana. Hello, Bast. Oh, is it this? And tell me, what is the current status on your end? Well, I just about completed most of the things you asked from me. As for the information sharing network we're using to consolidate tomorrow's tactical data, given our cooperation with Weissen forces, we should be sitting at a framework of completion of around 80%. Got another unique, nice one. Easy. I don't know how you feel, Bast, but personally, I actually prefer D3's endgame so far. Yeah, I get that, but like with D3, it's like I'm grinding a lot because I wanna compete with other people. With D4, it's just like I'm grinding because I want better loot to do, and then it's just like a question mark. You know what I mean? That's how I feel at the moment, which is why I'm not like still streaming it every day. In other words, not yet complete. You're losing your edge, second disciple. Come on, Professor. It's unreasonable even for you. You're the one who sprung this colossal project up on the spot. No questions asked. It ain't getting done that quickly. Yeah, no, I know it goes to level 100 and all that stuff. Yeah, but it doesn't, you know what I mean? It's not, it doesn't quite feel the same. It's leaning more towards Diablo 2 in terms of endgame, where you're just doing the same thing over and over and over to get levels or items, and that's not. And I know D3 is exactly the same. I know you're already going to say it, but I don't know, it just feels different. When you do it at D3, it just feels different. I don't know why. Sounds like you guys have got your hands full. Oh, Schwarzer, didn't see you there. My disciple and I are reviewing the logistical intricacies of tomorrow's plan. I'll shoot. Sorry, just one quick question, I'll be gone. When you say an information sharing network, do you mean the Silence's Sonoros seashell? Correctly assumed. Despite my disdain for these so-called artifacts, we cannot ignore its practicality in this particular instance. It's the only logical choice to make. It sounds a lot more worthwhile when you just put it that way. Just wish you'd done so from the get-go. Oh well, got a ton of talent behind this thing, so I hope to have it finished up sometime tonight. Hey ho, Uncle Makarov, it's finally finished. If the dungeon, I mean, yeah. In the end, just gonna be new griffs. Oh, true. I didn't realize they were bringing out a season so soon. Oh, wait, are you talking about D3 or D4? D4 lacks sex. I mean, yes. 4? Oh. Have they revealed what it's going to be? Or anything about it? Ugh, subtle as always. Now I see. You're the one helping Instructor Mackerel build up the tactical network, aren't you, Mint? Yep, gotta admit, she knows what she's doing, especially with tactical what, who work now? No, wait, I know what that is. I think I heard you mention it before. You've got to be kidding me. What have you been doing all this time then? Well, first I was doing all the work Uncle Makarov asked me to, but then I got distracted and started working on a little side project instead. But get this, while I was testing things, I ended up making contact with a certain special someone. Someone you're really gonna want to talk with, Uncle Makarov. How are you going on about this time? You can save the stupid hogwash for later. Stupid hogwash, am I? Wait, you're... Count Hohen Altheim of the Southern Province, yes. Apparently you and I should have a little talk about my daughter Mary. Altheim, that's Instructor Mary's father. Oh man, talk about timing. Can't tell if it's just lucky or lousy yet, though. I contacted him totally by accident. Pretty super duper awesome of me, don't you think? Anyhow, tomorrow's battle is going to be Mundo dangerous, so I think you two need to have a little heart-to-heart about Instructor Mary. And you two have already been going out for like over a year. Over a year, you say? Goodness, I had no idea. It would seem my daughter isn't there with you right now, but this may be for the best. Now, perhaps you'd like to fill me in on the details. Mint, I'm begging you to keep that mouthy chatterbox of yours shut for once. Hadn't realised you'd left this loose end untied. How very remiss of you. You know, I don't tolerate sloppy work. You'd do well to finish the job you started. Not you too, Professor. Finish your job? You mean he's going to propose? Wow, I can feel my heart racing laps already. Oh, have you stopped getting the wrong idea? I'm starting to feel a little bad for him now. I guess that's true in SIVO. Stuff sometime next month. Seasonal journey and then the battle pass. Wait, that's it? There's a seasonal journey and there's a battle pass, and that's it. That's season 1. I hope not, because that's just the same game. They already have challenges in the game. That's already in the game. I want, like, with D3, I want seasons where it changes the game. It adds a new, cool, little, I don't know, element to the game. Some I mean, I think it should be in Stevo because that's how I bought all of the Cold Steel, all of the Legend of Heroes games. I bought them all on sale in a big Steam sale, I think. That was one big old flop of Rooney. Uncle Mackerel for sure gave me an earful for it too. Still, maybe things would go okay between him and Instructor Mary's dad anyway. What's done is done. You should focus instead on the task at hand. Sure, sir. I highly suggest you don't leave any business unfinished today either. I don't plan to, but thank you. It's nice to see even the professor has a soft side. And what are you gawking at? Is there something stuck on my face? Oh no, I was just going to say goodbye. See you, Professor. Brilliant time, Marine. Good to hear this. Seems close and go had gone and bought out this place too, and so Hugo here's going on about inspection work and all. Well, as long as I'm in the neighbourhood, why wouldn't I? We're re-examining our business policy, so I need to get a better grasp on how our subsidiaries do things. Check out the tryhard over here. Ever the businessman, eh, Hugo? Businessman or no, though, I'm glad to have you here offering your support to your fellow Forge students. It means a lot to have you with us, Hugo. Feelings mutual. And I'll be doing everything I can to help. It seems the least I could do after all I put you through. So ready to see you come to your senses at last? At least I know I wasn't wasting my time. Does my nut in that I can't even escape Close & Co at an amusement park, though? Don't tell me you're jealous, Becky. If your association lacks the proper funding and influence, you've no one but yourself to blame. You what? Who'd be jealous of you, you mad numpty? I mean, sure, it'd probably be fun to break into live shows and merchandising, but no. You and Becky make for quite the pair. Oh no. Well, if it isn't the Craigs, checking out what the stores have to offer. Yeah, it's just nice to get away for a little too. It's been a while since Fiona and I actually got to spend any time together. Really has. Maybe I'll pick something up for you. Some little charm to keep you safe. Fiona, sure, I'd like that. I know what you're thinking. That you can handle yourself, that you don't need your big sister taking care of you anymore. But I still worry, so promise you'll stay safe out here. Goes for you too, Reen. Of course, Fiona, I promise. Me too, you can count on that. Alright, here's the success of the rehearsal performance and special joint issue of the Crossbow Times. Cheers. Cheers. Oh, that was way more work than I thought it'd be. I mean, we did end up working across 4 different media outlets to get the word out. Imperial Chronicle, the Crossbow Times, Imperial Chronicle Radio, and Radio Trista all working together. Must be the most ambitious crossover event in media history. I'm really grateful for your help. It feels like a lifetime since we got to put a new issue out. It's my pleasure. I get the feeling the censors won't be too pleased with some of those articles though. Nah, I'll be fine. Between the war starting and the whole Fortress situation, no one's gonna have time to raise a stink about our paper. Yep, whatever happens, happens. Besides, can't we say the same about our little plan for tomorrow? Yeah, I guess we can. One more toast then to the success of Operation Ultimate Journalist tomorrow. Cheers. Cheers. Glad to see them all in high spirits. Sounds like they got some kind of plan in place. Knowing these guys, it's probably going to be something outrageous. Can't believe we get to eat as much as we want and all for free. This is the real high class stuff. Nothing on the menus off limits either. It's even better than the party at Orcus Tower. Is this heaven? This must be heaven. Are you sure it's alright for me to join you? Of course, we're all Thor students. We may as well be friends. You guys might want to cut the small talk. This place may be all you can eat, but our time here is limited. We've got a big day ahead of us tomorrow, and we need to be fully filled up for it. Yeah, it's not like we're going to get another chance to chow down like this. You're right, my body's going to need energy if we're going to bulk up. I'm not entirely sure it's possible to overeat and keep food in reserve like that. It's quite the eventful table. Young Master Patrick, allow me to congratulate you on your accomplishments in Eastern Arabonia. They're hardly worth congratulating. I merely assisted Lord Mateus and his allies in dealing with some unsavory characters. I'm far more impressed by what you've been up to, Celestin. Taking care of my father and his affairs must have been no simple task. You flatter me. Compared to the Civil War, this was but a walk in the park. Alright. You deflected, young master, but you really have matured. Now we can speak so casually about your involvement on the world stage as proof. In that case, Celestin, wouldn't it be high time you stopped calling me young master? Or do you still see me as a child? Well, I can hardly walk that back now, can I? Very well, Lord Patrick. I can get used to that. I'll be counting on you to take care of the logistics tomorrow, Celestin. Trust you will not let us down. But of course. Who do I want? Where do we want him? That was a good one, Bast. Ha 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 ha. Where is person? Is it you? Is it you? Yes. Oh, hi, Irene. Good to see you so hard at work. Hi, everyone. Emily, Theresia, I'm really glad you decided to join us. First, I really wasn't sure if we should, you know, being a huge conflict of interest and all. But then Supreme Commander Van Dyke had us reassigned to the Independent Raid Force. The what? We're a covert ops unit charged with taking down internal threats to the Empire at our own discretion. A vague discretion, admittedly, but one that allows groups like Ouroboros and Jaeger Corps to fall under our jurisdiction. In other words, it's a unit created to give us the authority needed to fight this battle. Those rules sound dangerously vague, but so long as they have you fighting by our side, I'm not about to complain. And fight is what we'll do. I've got to make up for that sorry state you last saw me in. We're going to give it our all to make tomorrow a major success. Now that we finally found a path we can believe in, we're more than ready to help out. Thanks. We can count on you. That's right. This reconciliation is truly a thing of beauty. Here a lot of other Thor's graduates in the army are getting the same treatment. I'll be able to participate in the operation too. It's shaping up to be quite the reunion. Hardly wait. Take all of my food.
You have my ear. You have my deepest. You have my deep.
Deep! You have my deep. Oh. Better hold on to those then. Right, okay, let me scroll down a sec. Wharf. Wharf. Where is Lind? Oh, what's going on out here? Hey, Irene, come to check out the jetty? Yeah, I felt like I needed to cool down a little. Take it you two did the same? Yeah, although we didn't come together, we only ran into each other a little while ago. The city looks so beautiful at night. I used to love looking out at all the lights when I worked at St. Ursula Hospital. Sounds to me you made Crossway your second home. La. This northerly wind brings back memories of Nord. Feels familiar somehow. Is that right? Guys, listen. Tomorrow's going to be the greatest challenge we've ever faced. We've got to meet the challenge with all we have to protect every place we've ever called home. Agreed. And all the people we love. That's right. Okay, now I'm really confused. Are Guys and Lynn dating now? Or are they just really good friends? Reen? Are you still with us, Reen? Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to space out. Either way, it's none of my business. There is a cat. Really is beautiful out here. Countless stars dotting the sky, and countless lanterns drifting the waves. Nothing like a few good casts on a summer night, huh? By the way, Annabelle, I want to thank you. I never expected you to stick with me all this way. Don't be silly. I'm helping you because I want to. Don't need to worry about me. Yeah, I guess you're right. I still need to tell you something about what I have to do as a graduate of Thoris. This world of lazy lines and idle nights is worth risking anything to protect, even my life. What I'm trying to say is, this might be the last time we meet. Kenneth? I'm sorry. We've been through so much together. No one knows how this war will play out. You need to go back home where it's safe, first thing tomorrow morning. But you... Kenneth. I can't. Huh? I'm not going to say goodbye to you, Kenneth, I won't. I didn't stick with you all this time just to wish you a nice death. I know I was just here for the ride at the start. I don't have the same strong convictions you have. But here's what I am going to say. Something I never had the heart to before. I can't just follow behind you forever, I get that. So just promise me this, Kenneth. Promise me that you'll come home safely, because how could we go on a cross-continent fishing trip together? You messed up. You were supposed to tell me how you feel. I'm not sure I should be spying on this tender moment, though I guess she didn't quite hit the mark anyway. Meow. Meow. Oh, there's a cat here. Hey little dog, are you hungry? Meow. Sounds like a yes to me. I think there should be a fishy spot nearby. Say we try and catch something to eat. Here you go, little gal. Eat up. Meow. There we are. You like that, don't you? Oh, don't say that. Meow. Oh, a mission special ticket? Is this your little way of saying thanks, maybe? Meow. Well, in that case, I humbly accept. I am talking to a cat. Moggers May. Oh, it's June. Well. Now my life is ruined. Hey Valimar, it's good to see you. You as well, Rean. The cusp of the great twilight may soon be upon us, but this evening is still as lovely as ever. Yeah, it really is. Now that you mention it, we had an evening just like this 2 years back. How coincidental. I was just thinking exactly the same. I know I said this already, but I really am glad you're back to your old self again. I'm just sorry that I couldn't do anything to help. I too will say something I have already said many times before. You needn't worry. My past awakeners have all experienced their share of agony and hesitation, and yet each of them continued to preserve us in spite of it. Persevere, sorry. You, Rean, are no different than they. I guess, but wait. When you say past awakeners, that includes Emperor Drycles, right? Was he like me too? Naturally so. I have finally managed to recover the whole of my memories, you see. Though because I fell to sleep not long after the War of the Lions, the Drycles I remember was only a prince. It is both amusing and gratifying to learn that the hopeless optimist I once knew is today praised as father of the Renaissance. I'll bet it is. So what do you think of him now then? The measure of a man differs of course from youth to middle age, but the colour of his soul remains the same. I sense no trace of him being manipulated by Ishmelga. I see. Thanks, Valimar. I think I'm ready to face him, no matter how things turn out. When I do, it's up to me, no, up to all of us to stop him. That pleases me to hear. It also makes you realise just how much you've grown, Rean. You still have a long way to go, and without the luxury of time. Tomorrow is the day that decides it all. I count on you, partner. As would I. My power is yours. Why can't we date Valimar? That's the real question. One sec. Nobby Wobby. Seeing these lanterns floating on the lake reminds me of the ones during the Orders' Summer Festival. There we go, perfect. Send this direction when we get a chance. Let's do it right now.
me take. Whoa, here's a little.
Oh god. Oh god. Prison, prison, prison. Whoa, useless, look at all the lights. Gotta say, it's pretty romantic. It's not bad, I suppose. The scenery is far from traditional, but that grants it an elegance and oh, he started it again. Can't you just say you're happy we're able to share this scenery together? Sure, that as well. Huh? So this is where you two have been. Oh, Rean. You two seem to be enjoying yourselves. Am I interrupting something? I don't know what you could possibly mean. Yeah, it'd be a waste for just the two of us to enjoy this all by ourselves. Wait, me being here isn't the reason everyone's staying away, is it? Of course not. Just look at Mint and Margarita. They shouldn't have any trouble having fun with you. Everyone who needs to know is already in the loop. You don't need to overthink things. Okay, if you say so. Should we mosey on over to the theme park soon? I want to take a look around anyway. Let's leave this place to other couples, yeah? We head that way, though I do hope you're not implying that we're a couple. Ooh, looks like someone's getting embarrassed. She really hasn't changed one bit, although I really didn't think we'd get to spend time together like this again. I was so sure that all I could do is watch you guys from within the sword. I got the maiden to thank for that, and of course I should thank all of you too. William, you didn't play a part in that, you know. It was all due to the maiden. Nah, I think more went into it than you think. You guys have always cared for me so much, you know. And I could feel that clear as day even when I was in the sword. All that affection is what really helped me to get out. I'm just sad I can't get a hug in this form. See. Don't worry. Find it well that we can even be together and chat on a night like this. What more could we wish for than that? Oh. Useless. Yeah! Ugh, enough. A lady your age shouldn't be so indecent. Well, it's not like we're actually touching, so it's okay, right? You're up next, Rean. I think I'll pass on that. Don't you think maybe Altina would like a hug? Oh, that's true. Time to go hugging crazy at the theme park. Ugh, don't just stand there and encourage her. Come on now, William, you're blocking the view. Well, the only one who knows what comes next is Adios herself. I'm so happy for them both. Shut to Sarah. Sharon, what brings you two here? Hey there, Ring. Me and old Sharon here have a score to settle. Now seems as good as time as any for a drinking contest. Well, now I'm sure there are many people who can outdrink the likes of me. Oh no, no backing down from this one. I won't rest until we know for sure. Now I think about it, I wonder how I'd measure up to the rest of the gals too. It's got me pretty curious myself. I can take a guess at how much most of the friends fare. That's plenty of competition this evening. Perhaps we could recruit some more contenders to this contest of ours. Other drinkers? Yeah, I like the sound of that. I'd love to have a drink with Shara for one. And I really want to know how the Golden Rakshasa can drink. Now you got me pretty invested in how this will play out. I could go ask them for you if you'd like. You sure? Then that'd be great. There's some guys I like to square up in the drinking arena too. I don't get too messy if people in the field too much. If you'll be our referee, then a ladies drinking contest sounds like a good time to me. We have some people here, but I think we need 2 or 3 more for a good show. You're really getting into this, aren't you? Yeah, this is right in your wheelhouse, huh? Ladies drinking contest does sound pretty entertaining. Probably won't get the chance to feel together like this again, so things could get real interesting here. Alright, I'll help you. I'll talk to some of the ladies. You seem like they've got a real taste for hard liquor. Great, make sure you invite the Silver Streak and the Rakshasa. I'll let you decide who the other competitors are. We'll prep the place and come up with some rules. And of course, assure there is plenty of alcohol for all involved. Can't wait. So I guess you start looking for some contenders for the drinking contest then. I definitely have to speak with both General Le Guin and Shara. I don't think anyone in the old class home could drink as much as Sarah. I'll have to find some other potential candidates. I'll walk around and speak to any women who seem like they might be interested. I think I got 200 C. Oh, I don't actually. Where is Freddy? What's this smell? Oh, this here instructor is shellfish freshly picked from the beach and steamed to perfection. Mixed in some succulent freshwater beetles too to add some extra zest to the recipe, you know. Want some? Sounds like a classic Freddy dish. I shot him down every time he's offered me one of his creations. I better try it once and know his feelings. Okay, serve me up. Now we're talking. Has a peculiar taste, but it really grows on you. Freddy's cooking isn't bad as long as you blank out, well, everything that goes into it. Thanks, Freddy. It was delicious. I'm amazed you could put together a first-class meal in this setting. Ah, you're making me blush, instructor. Glad you liked it. Nice. The hell? Rain. Hello again. So Rain, what do you think of Michelin Resort at night? It's great. Honestly, at my age I wasn't expecting to enjoy it so much. The place really is amazing. That's what we crossbones like to hear. Oh, and Cecil, you go work on the Emperor's surgery. Must have been pretty tense. Well, thank you. Of course, the patient will still be in recovery for a while, but even Dr. Salem admitted that this operation went more smoothly than any she'd done before. I do believe his Majesty will be alright. That's a relief. Thank you so much for everything you've done for him. Yeah, such great news. Serene, who are you here with tonight? Randy was saying you're just as popular with the ladies as Lloyd, so there's no way you're here without a date, right? Sounds like Randy's been putting weird ideas in your head again, Kia. As he is... What? As he is wont to do. That has to be a translation error, right? That does not sound English. No way! Alex P as he is wont do! Or to do! I'm fucking screenshotting this. This is going in memes. I can either be laughed at or laughed with. Horse, horse neighing. No way. Get it all. Although you might want to think about how you got that reputation, Lloyd. Which has a point. Not you guys too. Ha ha ha! Didn't realise it before, but Lloyd's got his fair share of problems to deal with. Here's Ellie and Cecile. They might make for some drinking candidates. I'll try explaining the game to them. Hey there, mind if I ask you something? So, you want to see who's the strongest stomach for alcohol, right? Some really funny things can happen when people get together like this. That's true, and this would be a good chance to catch up with some of the others. Fortunately, I'm not the best when it comes to alcohol, so I'm going to have to pass. Let's see. What about you, Cecile? Guy was a heavyweight and you kept up with him pretty well, so I'd rank you up high up there on the drinking scale. Well, I'm a stronger drinker than Ilya, at least apparently. This might be exactly my kind of contest. Haha! After all, it's nice to let your hair down and just drink from time to time. How hard you work all the time, I think you can allow yourself some fun for at least tonight. I'm sure you can handle yourself. You got pretty good self-control. So you joining us? Yeah, I'll join the contest. Woohoo! But all better go and show you on then. I can't wait either. They're holding the contest over at the tables by the drink stand, so come and join whenever you're ready. Okay, that's her. Lucy, I think that was in here. Secretary Lucy, Lieutenant Kayla. Good to see you. Didn't know you were invited. Well, the prince was kind enough to reach out to us. We don't get many chances to relax and forget about work, so we're going to make the most of tonight. By the way, Gisette, I'm really glad I got to thank you in person again. Oh? What for? I helped ship those rogue Hercules members back to Calvard. Or rather, I organised it. Don and Kyle were the ones who actually put them on the Bobcat and took them across the border. Ah, so that's how you got things worked out. That's right, the food delivery service always comes through in a pinch. Lucy had introduced me to Gisette previously, and she seemed like the perfect choice to handle the matter. We're lucky to have a friend like you, Gisette. By the way, I heard some fairly interesting rumours about your love life. Is it true you and Chloe are both interested in the same guy? Where did you... Oh, right, I forgot you and Chloe are so tight. A love triangle with Princess Claudia? That does sound interesting. Not you too, Kayla. But that's all in the past now. Besides, I finally made up my mind about the whole thing. If you two find romance such a fascinating subject, how about you tell me things on your end? I'm so sorry, but I couldn't possibly disclose that kind of personal information. CID regulations. Well, that isn't fair. Then it's your turn, Lucy. Doubt you have any kind of trouble getting guys. Isn't there anyone you're into right now? Oh, I don't know. I know it's not the same, but there's a guy in my life who I find completely infuriating. In fact, I wish he were here right now so I could punch him in his stupid, handsome face. Lucy? Seems Gisette's not the only one in a messy romantic situation. Haha! That had to have been about Major Lecter, right? Let's throw it back to you, Gisette. Right, there's so much more I want to ask you. Oh, come on, you two didn't tell me anything. Seems like a good time for me to duck out. I doubt there's anything I can contribute on this subject. What about Lucy? After all, the student council vice president under Major Lecter couldn't have been easy. Let's just say she might know her way around a drink or two. Just ask if any of them are interested. Sorry to bother you, Lucy, but I wanted to ask you something. An all ladies drinking game, you say? You seem like you'd be able to hold your liquor better than any of us could. Now you mention it. Remember that dinner we worked the security detail for? People were offering you drinks left and right centre, and you just seemed fine after every single one of them. Oh, I don't really consider myself all that strong a drinker, but I do enjoy the old tipple here and there. You can count me in. Glad to hear it. We'll be holding the contest down at the beach, so just head on over whenever you're ready. Restaurant. Oh, looks like the chat's dying again. The loose. Fuck's sake. Let's hope there's no, like, young people getting involved in this, like Altina then. Huh? Roselia? That's a different look for you. Surprised? This is my true form. The area within this bar is rich in mana, and tonight's a full moon which amplifies its effects even further. And I'm truly in my element. Clearly. And you invited Doobly to come drinking with you. I don't usually indulge in alcohol, but this is a special case. I want to drink a toast to my lord's memory. Leanne could really put him away. In that case, it would be disrespectful not to follow suit. Goes to you too, Schwarzer. Join us for a glass. It's my lord's favourite herb liqueur. The finest drink to ever come out of the ground. Leanne's favourite, huh? I'd be honoured to try some. Wow, the fragrance is really distinctive. Kind of tickles the back of your sinuses. Doesn't it just? I like that it doesn't go straight to your head or make you nauseous either. You can thank the medicinal effects of the herbs for that. I like something heavier for a night out, but this is a great little palate cleanser. This scent takes you right back to 250 years ago, for better or worse. Draco's preference was always for hard liquor, of course. I'd believe it. Yuli really doesn't drink much, but Vita and Roselia, as she is now, look like they can handle their liquor. They might not want to participate, but I guess I might as well ask. Sorry to interrupt, I had something to ask. Drinking game, you say? That sounds like it could be fun. What a strange thing to come and ask us. We're just toasting my lord. I do not believe it to be all that strange. It is the duty of us more mature ladies to accompany the young. It will be my pleasure to grace you with my presence. Will you come as well? Well, someone else to look after the elderly once they've had their fun, so I think I'll have to pass this time. Hey, I can hold my own against a bunch of youngsters. So I can count Roselia as a participant. Wait right there, Schwarzer. I want to take part in a contest. Are you sure? Absolutely. My lord would say this, that it is important to take the time and smell the roses, and I'm not one to run from any challenge. I see. I'll count you in too then. We're holding a contest at the beach, so please head over when you're ready. Okay, next. Drunkfully. True. Wonder if any of them can hold their drink. I'll ask them if they're interested. Sorry to disturb you, but I want to ask something. Drinking contest. I like the sound of that. But you don't drink that often, Emily. You get drunk as quickly as I do, and Sarah will drink you under the table for sure. You might be right. What about you and Dorothy? Could be fun. I drink fairly well when we're out, or at least that's what people tell me. In that case, I think you'd be a good match for Instructor Sarah. I don't think you can expect much from me. I'm not good with alcohol. But it's kind of disappointing that the guys can't take part. Inhibitions lowered, hands reach for the same glass, feelings long buried somewhere burst forth and blossom in the jovial atmosphere. Lisa? You never changed, Dorothy. Haha! So can I count on Edo for the contest? Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Thanks. Holding the contest at the beach, so please head over. Ha ha ha! Oh, it was already there. Me, monkey brain. So it's not just music you're into, but painting and sculpture too. Count Alltime has a reputation as a patron of up-and-coming young artists across Sutherland. Clearly love of the arts runs in the family. It really is impressive, you know. It may be an inopportune time to say this, having recently tasked you with preparing your Thor's exams. I've always felt as though your talents were wasted at a military academy, Mary. Well, I did consider becoming a teacher at the music academy at one point, but I wanted to reach out to people who didn't have such a grounding in art or music and teach them how fun the arts can be. You're a woman of singular focus, I'll give you that. Though I suppose you may that may be how you grew so fond of Makarov. You saw through the scruffy exterior and discovered who he was deep down. Instructor Makarov, huh? You really do know how to see to the heart of a person, don't you? Makarov and I are simply moving at a snail's pace, I agree. What do you think, Wallace? How does their relationship look from a man's perspective? Me? There I see it, Makarov was probably just looking for a chance to take things to the next level. A chance? I don't think it's my place to butt in on a conversation about Instructor Mary's love life. On that note, though, I'm a bit curious about what's going on between Brigadier General Bardius, too. But I guess that's not my business. I heard that General Le Guin happily downs wine and hard spirits. I really can't imagine her drunk. Sorry to interrupt, can I ask you something? Oh, Purple Lightning volunteered me, did she? She's got guts, I'll give her that. Does that mean... She seems like a strong opponent. I'm not sure I'll be able to win, but sounds like fun, so I'll join. It's great, thank you. Holding a contest at the beach, so please head over whenever you're ready. One more person. Nope. Meow 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 meow. What's this? Another photo? Ferris wheel looks really magical when it's lit up at night. Oh.
Uh-oh. Here's a little...
Uh-oh. Rose and Celine? Uh-oh. Ah! I mean, that is true, it is the Lolly Gang. Sure. You consider just ever so slightly slowing your pace here? You're drinking like fish with alcoholism. Gulp. Oh, don't be such a wet blanket. First time we get to go out in a while and all you want... And you want to ruin all the fun? No, that is hardly what I... Well, I suppose there's no harm in cutting loose this evening. I want to join you in the festivities. I don't think so. You need to take it easy. Remember what the doctor told you about giving your body time to heal? Fair, I suppose. Don't worry, when all this is over and you're fully recovered, we'll go out for a really wild night. We'll call up Aina, hit all of the world's best bars and party till dawn. As tempting as that sounds, I wonder if we could dial it back just a little tonight. Did you say something? Nothing at all, my dearest. I wonder who this Aina is. Anyway, it really seems like only Shara and Mueller could get away with treating the prince the way they do. Aina is the receptionist for the Bracer Guild in one of the towns in Charles in the Sky. Oh hey, while you're here, there's something I've been meaning to give you, Rin. Here, this is my Pom Party account ID. Let's play a game or two sometime. Oh great, thank you. You know, Shara, you really are my one and only. Given the events this evening has in store, I'll keep you company to drink, but I'll make sure you do so in moderation. You gonna pour or are you gonna keep talking? Right, here you are. Shara looks like she's already had plenty to drink, but Sarah asked for her, so I should at least try. Sorry to interrupt you, but I have something to ask. Oh, I see. Facing off against Sarah would be fun. I'll definitely take part. Don't feel like you have to. Looks like you've had a lot to drink already. Don't worry about me. Get straight to my cheeks, but I'm just starting out. Are you sure, Your Highness? I don't think you're going to be able to stop Shara when she's like this. I have preparations that need to be made. Can I ask you to watch over her for me? Yeah, please don't worry. We're holding the contest at the beach, so please head over when you're ready, Shara. You got it. Drink contest participants are all here, it seems. Maybe I should report into Sarah before we kick things off. That's 9 of us. You really put a lot of work into recruiting all these gals. I was wondering if I went overboard. Well, we don't have much time, so let's go with the tournament style. We'll have 3 people in each group, with the last woman standing moving on to the final match. We use some strong alcohol so we can declare a winner faster. It was long before the participants of the drinking contest assembled on the beach. Tournament style, eh? Very well, I look forward to taking you on, Crimson Rosalia, Duvally the Swift. Well, Golden Rakshasa, you're far better than me with a sword, but let's see how we fare with alcohol in hand. On the honour of my title, the Swift, I shall drink enough for both me and my lord. If you haven't forgotten, my liver is 800 years old and it's only gotten stronger with each century. Best of luck to the both of you, Lucy, Edel. You too, Cecile. See if we can't have some fun with this. It appears I'm in the same group as Lady Sarah and Shara as well. Considering we chose them at random, the groups look like they'll make for an interesting game. By the way, you okay there, Shara? I take it you already got in your fair share of alcohol tonight. Don't you two worry about a thing. This is just barely the start of our fun. Anyway, I'm going to beat you, Purple Lightning. Since we're the same age, we should be pretty evenly matched. Well, I've heard some things about you too, Sharon, from Joshua and Ren. Things are really going to heat up now. You bet they are. I'm going to have to knock you both flat on the ground. Oh, please be gentle with me now, Lady Sarah. Ooh, woo. Alright, we're going to start with Rosalia's team. So let the drink begin. Each burned with competitive spirit in the face of the challenge, then shortly after drinking began. Ugh, we're obviously getting old. This is hitting me much harder than it used to. Perhaps this 800-year-old liver of mine is finally turned against me after all. I'll have you know that in my prime I would have never lost to the likes of you lot. Oh come on, you're just sounding like a sore loser now, grandmother. Hey, I'm still in this. I'm just fine. Come on, pour more already. I'm in a much bigger stein than that golden Rakshasa. I think we can declare the winner here. Sharing drinks with the elder of the Hexen clan and the head of the story, it was certainly unforgettable. I'm just sorry it ended so soon. You're right about that. Now then, I declare the winner of this round to be General de Gwyn. To Cecile, Lucy and Edel. Contest starts out with happy drinking and chatting, but before long... Ugh, I can't drink anymore. I know, I've certainly had my fill of alcohol for a while. I'd love to talk more, but I don't think I can keep going in this contest. Oh my, well that is an awful shame. But you shouldn't push yourselves too hard. You three didn't go as hard as the first group, but you held your drinks down quite well all the same. Good. Yeah, well. Anime. It's a good try, Lucy. Who would have thought Ida was such a hard drinker, though? Yeah, I can't say I'm not too surprised, too. That said, I can officially announce that Ida's our round 2 winner. Sarah, Shara, and Sharon. Shara had already been drinking, so it didn't take long before she lagged behind Sarah and Sharon. I drank too much. I could tell my brain's trying to convince me Aine is sitting right across the table, so I'll have to call it quits here. Hey Sharon, what gives? Please be gentle with me. You drank all that booze and ain't even a little worse off. Explain yourself. I don't so much have an explanation, if I may be honest. With Shara having quit now, it'd be my pleasure to pour you all the alcohol we have left for you, Lady Sarah. Ugh, bring it on, I'll drink it. No, ew, big deal. My, but you don't look too well, Lady Sarah. Don't have to keep going, you know. Shut up, I gotta beat you. Can't lose now. Crack open that bottle. I don't want any doubts of my glorious victory. I don't think this one will be enough. At this rate, we may keep going for another 10. 10 full bottles, Lady Sarah. To be honest, I'm not sure this much is enough to judge if you're as strong as Aina or not. I think you should throw in the towel, Sarah. You give it your best shot. There are just some drinkers out there that transcend what we mere mortals can grasp. Yeah, tomorrow is... the war begins. No, it can't end here. I refuse to accept that. Well, I'm just going to call it that Sharon's the winner on this one. Well, you know it, mate. From there, the winners of the 3 groups began the final round. They continued to drink hard alcohol as if it was water. Time passed without a clear winner. Never drank so much before. Turns out I'm stronger than I'd estimated. I think some sweeter alcohol would make for a nice change of pace. Oh wow, I don't think we're going to have a winner anytime soon. Excuse me, this is all the alcohol we have for the contest. We still have some other customers, so I was hoping you might call it a night here. Of course, sorry for exhausting so much of your supply. I think we're going to have to declare it a draw between these 3. That's a shame, but if we're out, then we're out. I did really want to see Edel drunk, but what can you do? There'll be another chance, but these 3 seem undefeatable. Next time we should get the guys involved too. Agreed, next time we should invite Wallace. Maybe Master Rena and Lady Elisa would like to take part next time as well? I think I'd be knocked out before everyone else even got started. Just get a look at the rest of the competition. I'm wondering if we should have stopped them while they were ahead. Oh, I don't feel so well. Someone bring me water. Look. You know, I need to head to the little sword maiden's room. Nothing good ever comes of ignoring your limits. How are you feeling, Cecile? I'm fine. I'm just worried about everyone else. I gave out all the medicine I had on hand, but it didn't seem like it was enough. Oh, you, Sarah, you okay? There's still a little booze left. Shouldn't let it go to waste. Sure, give it a break already. Everyone smells so much like alcohol. But we have such a big day tomorrow. Hope they don't get too messed up from all that drinking. Some of them obviously drank way over their limits. I think they should at least get some rest as soon as possible. I wouldn't worry too much about that. Your Highness, now that you mention it, you did say you had some kind of contingency plan, right? That's right, I assume that something like this might come to pass. So Rosine and some other familiar faces aided me in whipping up this special concoction. This medicine's amazing. Feels like it's actually washing the alcohol out of my system. Oh, so this must be Dice's secret I've heard all about. Septian Church has some nifty little formulas under its belt. So this is what you used before you went drinking with Aina. Yeah, if you take a dosage before drinking, you won't get swept up in the throes of inebriation even a bit. Of course, it's also effective if you take it after the deed's been done. As with this remedy on my side, I could challenge you again, Shara. You know, I think we've all had enough of drinking contests now. Either way, thanks for the help, Your Highness. Of course, I have no doubt they would have recovered with me a good night's sleep. However, I want everyone to enjoy this night to its fullest. You should do the same, Reen. Enjoy yourself where you can. Thank you, I will. I can enjoy these nuts! Why did somebody give me 9 grand for arranging a fucking... Oh dear. Sorry, let me scroll down a bit. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's time for pom-pom party.
Let the games begin.
Let's go here. Oh, unlucky Oliver.
You have bested me.
Yeah, fuck you! You're damn right I did. Now they know how it feels. Alright, let's go check out that castle thing next. Come on. Still, would it kill you to slow down a little? You did just ride the horror coaster over and over until you got a high score. You're acting like a little girl in a candy store. Oh, come on. We've got the whole place to ourselves. It'd be a waste not to enjoy it. Now, come on, you two. We have to castle the storm. Alright, alright. I suppose we don't get an opportunity like this every day. Let's go. Looks like you're having fun. Well, yeah. It's been way too long since we could just enjoy ourselves as a family. It's true. I've been busy with school. Estelle and Joshua have been running around all over the continent. Heck, the first time we'd seen Dad in 6 months was aboard the Pantagruel. Wow, I didn't realise you'd been apart for so long. But if that's the case, shouldn't you be spending time with him now? Nah, it's alright. He deserves a chance to catch up with his old friends anyway. Besides, he's got some business to take care of, doesn't he? Nothing gets by you, huh? Sounds like he's planning to head out around 10 PM, so we'll see if we have a chance to see him off then at least. But we have some business of our own to finish up before then anyway. They have a little more time together, but I did promise Tito would meet up though. Guess you two would have to enjoy a nice long ride in the first one without me. That would actually be kind of... Ren, now's not the time. Thanks for the thought though. Ha ha ha! Whether it's as family or lovers, the bond between these guys is rock solid. Ugh, what a perfect opportunity to do something romantic, and they completely wasted it. You agree with me, don't you? Haha. Well, I think it's up to each couple to move a relationship forward at their own pace. That's just boring. At least, it is to me. As the mischief-loving kitty and family member of these two. Haha! I guess that's fair, but enough of the meddling. By the way, speaking of mischief, seems like you're really into Pom Party, huh, Reen? That's rhetorical, by the way. I already hacked your account and added myself to your friend list. Let's play around or two sometime. Hacked? You really shouldn't. Never mind. Alright, maybe we can play a little. Go easy on me, though. First, we're about to craft and craft. Sex craft. True? True. Estelle's gonna use the Wheel of Time on Joshua. I can't remember what Joshua's S-craft is. I think it's called Phantom Raid. Josh is gonna Phantom Raid Estelle. Anyway.
Now then, let's begin.
Oh!
The round is mine.
Fuck you.
Now then, let's begin.
Sorry. Don't like when they laugh at me. Fuck, I did the wrong one. Fuck me, this is way too fast.
The round is
Run, you bitch!
let's begin.
Fuck. Fuck, what am I doing? My god, my brain cannot process this fast. Fuck me, Ren doesn't even have to do anything.
The round is mine.
No way! Squirrel, diddly, squirrel, 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 squirrel. Thanks for the sub, mate. Appreciate it. I have badge? Of course, man. Thanks, mate. I mean, I always like free money. Although it's not much, but it's the thought that counts.
You're better than I thought.
Fuck you, Ren. Child. Let's go talk to some more weebs. Right, gamers. Ha 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 ha. Hey, Irene, wanna go for a drink or something? You can come to my stall. Just make sure you settle the bill. Don't go thinking you get special treatment just because you're a regular. But wouldn't that... Oh, never mind. That's true, actually. She hacks the game and she's still lost. That's how good I am. You two opened up a store, huh? You got a problem with that? I got to earn some extra cash to pay Cargo's medical bills somehow. Marcus wasn't doing anything, so I figured he could have out too. I do have other responsibilities, you know. But after seeing how hard you worked to find Cargo, I figured this was the least I could do. I wasn't able to help you before, but I intend to make up for that. Marcus. It all makes sense now. Well, hey, I know you got stuff on your own to deal with, fighting the government and all. Seems you've been pushing yourself pretty hard lately for once in your life. Doing your duty is fine and all, just make sure you come home safe. You got everyone in the Ost district where he's sick. Got it. Never thought I'd hear you say something so considerate. Who are you and what have you done with the real Pateri? The real Pateri's gonna feed you glasses if you don't shut up. Right. Let me buy you a drink later. Not alcoholic, of course. Nice. Mine a Gamgee ginger ale. About to drink you under the damn table. It's non-alcoholic. No one's going to be under any tables. Underneath it all, you can tell how much Pateri cares about Marcus. Everything depends on tomorrow. We've got to do our best so these two can keep their promise. Promise these nuts. What am I doing? I'm gonna go see Randy. Wherever he is. There he is. I'm doing alright here. Make sure you don't go to bed at make sure you go to bed at a good hour. No staying up late drinking. I know. But I think I'd sleep better if I got a good night kiss. Doesn't matter if it's over the communicator. A kiss? Ugh, I guess I can't do any harms, it's just over the communicator. What are you talking about, you idiot? Good night. Never change, Muriel. So, how long have you been listening to Emery? Sorry, didn't mean to. The person you were just talking to, her name's Muriel. We used to work at the Crossbow Guardian Force together. Kept running into each other, but she's working for the Resistance now. We probably sound like a couple of kids just now. Kinda makes you laugh, huh? Not at all, Randy. Looks like you really care about her. I don't know about that. Besides, it's not like anything's gonna happen with the way things are now. Anyway, let's worry about tomorrow instead. Okay, Randy. Where is... Ah, here Do you morons ever think about anything other than what you want? Hey, you even listen to me? George? Crow, you too. Yeah, we just don't have a good excuse. I guess I should apologise for my actions during the Civil War. I think so too, but Angie, you're not blameless either. You shouldn't have run off to the cemetery on your own without saying anything 2 months ago. I know that you feel bad about planning... felt bad about planning to dig up Crow's grave, but you could have said something and gotten someone else's perspective. You didn't explain George's actions as a coward either. Toa, are you angry at me? Ha ha ha. No, of course not. I'm not angry at all, not even a little. It's not what she's saying that makes this awkward. Toa's relentless logic at times like these is terrifying. Doesn't help that she's been drinking too. Hey, you should be listening to this too. Don't act like this has nothing to do with you. As graduates of Thor, you need to behave more respectfully. Understood. Roger that. Well, I dropped out, so you can't call me a graduate. Nice try, Crow. You may have dropped out, but regulations state that you can always re-enroll. If you end up at the ranch campus with me and Reen, well... Oh, hell no. Being your student would be bad enough if I were Reen's. You brought this on yourself, you know. If that happens, you better get to studying. It's been a long time since I've seen the four of them together like this. I'm sure they realise how unlucky it is too.
Besides, until we manage to put this great Twilight business to an end, I'm living on borrowed time. Yep, any way you slice it, my being here contradicts reality itself. Doesn't matter what you, Adios, or anyone else has to say about it. My fate's not gonna change one bit.
They're smiling and staying positive. They really are something special. Me he he. What game should we play today? I have something important to say. My real name is Miss Schneider. Everyone thought I died when I was an infant. But I am your brother. Boy, that's not to take in. Now that you mention it, I do remember having a brother a long time ago. What? Seriously? This is a shocking development. Yeah, so exciting. There are complex reasons why I am a robot now. Let's not worry about that now. We've got to celebrate a long-due reunion. That's right, brother. Okay, everyone, let's sing together. Let's dance and make a wishy with Mishy. Woo woo. Looks like everyone's having a good time. We've visited so many places over the past 2 years, but we never really stopped to hang out as a family. Yeah, all Mishy needs now is like a Tachi and some silver hair, and then we're good. I know tomorrow won't be easy, so I want to spend today with the people I love. Nobody should have to wake up tomorrow with any regrets, you know? Agreed, I'm trying not to. Oh, Vincent, is it simply enchanting night? Indeed, the elegance of the castle mirrors the sky overflowing with glistening stars. Margarita, their beauty only reached its pinnacle when reflecting in your eyes. My, you always know just what to say. Yeah, Vincent, if you ever wanted to propose, I could think of no setting more perfect than this lovely night. It is quite lovely, yes. How do I really feel about Margarita? The emotional attraction is clearly there, but am I so superficial to be put off by her appearance? Love is blind, and I do love her. I do. Do I? Would I be struggling so if it were so simple? Vincent looks like he's going through some kind of inner turmoil. Inner turmoil? He's not!
Oh, Mom!
Why did I get no profile from you, Estelle? What about you, Joshua? Nope. Okay. Let's go inside. Where's what talk to in here? Oh, Bridget. Oh, hello, Ring. Hope you're having a lot of fun. Did you come to get a reading from the fortune teller? They say she's never wrong. It's quite a reputation. I see you got the gang back together. That's right. It's as though we're back at Thor's again. Right down to Mint's mysterious tardiness. Strange. She seems so excited when I suggest we all walk around together. Probably got distracted along the way. You know how she is. Oh, I hope we can meet the fortune teller soon. Something I really want to ask. About Alan, I imagine? The curse effects on him start letting up? No. I tried calling him so many times today already. And I just can't get through. He must already be on his way to the front lines. So sorry. We've all been worried about him. No, I'm sorry for bringing it up. I didn't mean to put a damper on the evening. I've asked so many people for advice and assistance. I'm sure Alan will be alright. That's right. Try not to worry about it, Ring. Enjoy your evening. We'll take care of Bridget. You take the time to relax and have fun for a change. Bridge. Okay, that's fair. I'll leave you all to it. This one. No. This one. Hey girls, out for a night on the town? Something like that. We plan to meet up with Elisa and Emma in a little while. Many things here speak to our shared interests, so we decided to look around together. Some of the rides seem like they'd give our reflexes a nice workout, and this fearful atmosphere may prove a fine test of courage. Huh, only you three with you going to an amusement park as a training opportunity. Don't worry, we fully intend to have some fun as well. It's a two birds one stone scenario. I'm just happy the two of you invited me along to join you. Well, you guys have fun. Alright, so now we need to actually go and spend some of these tickets. So let's go here, I guess. And I need to scroll back up to the thing. I need to spend 3 tickets. Welcome to the Castle of Mirrors, crown jewel of Michelin Wonderland. Are you ready to discover a world of reflections and mystique? Deep inside is a renowned fortune teller who will unravel your very fate. Sorry, one sec. One ticket is good for 2 people to enter. Have fun. Castle of Mirrors, huh? I get the feeling someone's in there. I should invite someone who might be interested. Elisa. Obviously. I should have saved before. Oh well. Ring took out his arc, called up his chosen companion. Turned in their ticket and entered the Castle of Mirrors together. Castle of Mirrors? Haven't been here since I was with New Class 7. The atmosphere sure is something. It's like we stumbled into another dimension. Staff said there's a rest spot a little further down. Let's go. What? Can we use the rest spot and stop for a break? It's a weird feeling being able to constantly see yourself. We're almost at the end. I wonder what we should ask the fortune teller. Well, if this renowned psychic really is who I've heard it is, I might as well ask her what tomorrow has in store for me, right? Green. I'm not going to take it too seriously, honestly. So what about you? What should I ask? She should ask if her and Reen are related. I've been waiting for you both.
Welcome to the room of fates unfolding.
I didn't realise that's how she spoke. I knew we'd meet again, and I'm glad to see you looking well. I heard that you were looking for working as a fortune teller here, so I decided to come here as a customer today. How about it, Beryl? It's no problem. Let's begin. What do you wish to know? So you'd like to know what will happen to you after tomorrow? As for you, Elisa, your family's been weighing on your mind, is it not? How did you... Haha! Wow, looks like you've seen right through both of us. Of course. Well, shall we begin? Green, there are dark clouds surrounding your fate. Clouds so dense not even my sight can penetrate them. That does not mean, however, that your future is without hope. The key to piercing those clouds is within the special bonds between your friends. And one more thing. The bonds between us? What's the other thing? Unfortunately, even I do not know what it may be. All depends on your efforts tomorrow, including whether you discover what that is. I'm not sure if I really understand, but I'll keep it in mind. My efforts tomorrow? Guess I need to think about how I should spend my time for the final battle. And next. Lisa, even if you overcome the obstacles you face tomorrow, many troubles that you yet lie ahead for both you and the RF group. However, there's also a sign that you will settle things between yourself and an estranged family member once and for all. Unfortunately, it is unclear what will come of tying up this loose end, whether it will be for good or for ill. Estranged family member. She's talking about Black Albrecht? Lisa, are you okay? I'm fine. In the end, what happens depends on what I do. I don't know what will happen tomorrow, but once things are settled, so I want to talk with my mother. Might not be a bad idea to invite Sharon and Grandpa on a trip to Ymir again too, just like when I was a child. Yeah, I'm sure everyone in town will have a warm welcome for you. I have to work hard tomorrow and make it a reality. You're right, Reen.
I pray fortune smiles upon you.
Until we meet again. That was weird. They left the castle of mirrors and its mysterious atmosphere behind, and parted ways to return to what they were doing before. Afterward, Reen decided to walk back with Elisa. They enjoyed the night air along the way, stretching out the evening as long as they could, until...
Hey, Reen. Thanks for inviting me out tonight.
Haha! Of course. You don't need to thank me for that.
I just thought I'd never get a chance to spend time with you like this again. I mean, sure, it would have been nice to be here under better circumstances, but despite everything going on in the world, I still enjoyed our time tonight. Every last moment of it.
Ooh woo.
So, thank you. I mean it.
Elisa, she'll be the one thanking you for always standing by her side. Both have a lot of stake in tomorrow's battle, but that doesn't mean we have to face it alone. We'll get through it all together, Elisa, hand in hand.
Right. Hand in hand.
He just told me to forget all that's happened between us, but that's really how I want to end our final night. Oh! Elisa, not sure if this is the right thing to do, but can we talk again after all this is over? Sure, I don't mind. I get the feeling you might end up busy then. If you still feel like it later, just call me on Marcus. I'll be waiting. Right, I will. Woo! Woo! Heaven Anima. Holy shit. Right, I need to save here and here. So, I now need to spend 2 more tickets. Let's do... in Sivo, pick a girl that you want to go on a thing with. Oh wait, what am I saying? What a silly, silly thing for me to say. There's only one option that I should have gone with other than Lisa. I'll go do it right now, my bad. How dare I? Where is she? Am I blind? Oh, fuck, what's her name again? Oh, she's not on here. Oh shit, have I fucked up? Okay, hang on. So it's the Castle Mirrors. It looks as fantastical as they say. Why don't we head for the break area on the way first? Okay, well we know there's nothing to run into, so let's just fucking... Walking all these mirrors around has made me feel really disorientated. We're almost at the end. I wonder what we should ask Fortune Teller. Given that it's Beryl we're dealing with, I'm sure he has a whole wealth of cryptic prophecies to give. If I had my fortune read, you should ask you something. What do I want to know? Yeah. See? I knew I picked the right one. Elisa first, obviously, but... I think Rian's heard enough of his future for now. Should we move on? It's for you, at least. You wish to know what fate has in store for a dear friend, do you not? But how did you... Sharp as ever, I see. Any troubles lie in wait for you, dearest friend, Elise. Even if you overcome tomorrow's trials, she will be left with many great burdens to shoulder. It's uncertain whether she can survive them, but the most important thing will undoubtedly be the support of those around her. Princess. No matter how things turn out, it's true that tomorrow won't be the end of her struggles, considering the circumstances. It's okay. No matter what happens, I'll be there for the princess. If it's for my closest friend, I'll help her bear any and all burdens. She suffered so much. I'll do it so she can smile again someday. Kinda jealous that her highness has a friend like you. I intend to do everything I can, both as your brother and as one of the princess's subjects. I have to just survive tomorrow, no matter how hard it might be. Yeah, I'll do my best to. Oh. Uh-oh.
Reen, I just wanted to let you know that I feel so lucky to be your sister.
What are we doing? Elise.
The war starts tomorrow. No one knows what'll become of the world afterward. Or you. But strangely enough, I don't feel the slightest bit afraid. I'll be right there for you on the Courageous 2.
True ending.
Even in the heat of battle, our hearts will remain connected, side by side.
Ubu by Ubu. You're exactly right. And I'm lucky to be your brother. I have both my fathers to thank for that, I suppose. Huh? Oh, right, yeah, of course. And of course Mom as well. We're the children of the Schwarzer house. Let's give it all our all tomorrow. We'll get through this safe and sound, and show Mum and Dad just how far we come together.
Yes, let's.
Perhaps this isn't the best time to bring this up, but do you think you can make some time for me later tonight, Reen? Huh? Sure. So there's a ride you want to go on? Ah! Oh yeah, there's a ride she wants to go on. I was thinking that if you had promised to spend the evening with someone, you could perhaps spend it with me. Oh. Jesus, Siva. Come over in Arcus too once you decide. I'll be waiting for you. Come. I should contact Elise later if I decide I'm ready to face her feelings. Oh boy. Benevolence Anima. What does this one do? Fucking hell! Okay, let's do... Okay, in Sivo, I'm sorry, but I'm getting really good equipment things that are Reen only, and so far the two of them have been really good and like ATS only, so Reen doesn't really want to use them, so I'm gonna have to pick Laura. I'm sorry, but she's the strength woman, and I need the strength thing, so... Just skip a dialogue. I can't do that, man. You know me. I must read it all. Alright, I brought a lot of ingredients for us to choose from. Now we just got to figure out where to start. Time to put all my lunch preparation experience to the test. Feel welcome to use the ingredients we have on hand too. Can't wait to try your concoction. Two of them work together to make a cocktail. Settled on which ingredients would complement the drink best through trial and error. After a while, the creation was complete. What the hell is that? That looks like fucking cake in a mug, in a glass. I call this the Arcade Zabayon. A gold cocktail. Matches perfectly with the radiance so synonymous with the Arcade name. Base is my father's favourite, Steinrose, right from Ulster. He would let me try just a little on special occasions in the past, but at the time I was too young to have the right taste for it. Besides the Steinrose, I added some milk, egg, and sugar. Makes for a smooth drink with a rich, sweet taste. It's amazing. We should serve some up to the Viscount sometime. I really like what you've done here. It's really unique. In fact, I think I'll add it to our menu. Why don't you enjoy a glass together on that bench? Enjoy the rest of your evening. I've never seen anyone cheer us like that before. To enjoy their special cocktail while basking in the light of the lanterns, the sound of waves filling their ears. After a while, they parted ways and returned to what they've been doing. Okay.
Reen, you have my gratitude.
I do? Where's this coming from?
Well, perhaps it's just the festive atmosphere getting to me. Ours was a long, arduous journey, but walking this path has allowed me to grow in ways I thought unimaginable. Not just as a swordsman, but as a person of principle, strong and resolute, reconciling with Fee, training with Monica, and becoming closer to them in the process. Those experiences, and the fact that I was able to surpass my father, are proof of how far I've come.
Laura. Always been there for me when I needed it most. Like on our very first field study, back when we were still students, or on Brionia Island beneath the pouring rain. I wouldn't be here if not for that radiant spirit of yours, always shining bright to guide my way. In that sense, I think I should be the one thanking you.
Reen, Tomorrow may prove our most decisive battle yet, but I know Class 7 has nothing to fear. The day will be
Other than these
ours.
nuts.
Together, you and I shall cut a path through on the wings of victory.
Couldn't put it better myself. Always made it pretty clear how she feels about me. She ever comes so much for herself. But me, I'm just sitting around waiting for the next rivalry to start. He does. True. He's 100% evasion and magic evasion. This could be our final night together. Is this really how I want it to end? Laura, I don't know if I'm in any way positioned to ask this of you, but would you mind if we had to talk together later tonight? You mean, I have no reason to refuse? You may find yourself busier than you expected. Call me on my office too when you're ready to confirm. I'll be waiting. Sure thing. Bravery Annabelle. Okay, let's see. Let's see if my theory was correct. Oh, it's so poo. I mean, it's good, but I need the Grail Locket because fucking stat dodging shit. Alright, well, anyway. Let's go talk to Cassius. Where was it? It was in the restaurant. Blah 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 blah. I cannot help but be jealous of you. Your successes are well on the way of holding their own. I don't know about that. My son's one matter, but my daughter hasn't settled down at all. As for my other daughter, I'm both excited and worried about her future. But his lordship hasn't the slightest need to worry about his successors. That may be true in matters of the sword, but I still have so many other unresolved matters. My student, Aurelia Le Guin, follows a similar path. I suppose a father is destined to worry about his children. Looks like you're enjoying the evening, but I wonder if you would have time to discuss something. Some content and quests will no longer be available after talking to Cassius. Oh, well, I've done everything, so... Something specific I need to tell you. I received a letter from Master Kafai. I heard he sent you one when he was travelling. He sent it from Longlai. It was probably because you were captured and Ymir was sealed off. Seems the Intelligence Division's Mark managed to track him down on his travels. Don't tell me something yet. Actually, never mind. It's him we're talking about. Though they were only sent as a warning, he chased him off with little effort. I said the Intelligence Division, but it's supposedly a different section from Arundel's. They're tasked with foreign affairs, and they seem to be active all over the continent. I heard its existence from Altina. What did he have to say then? As you already know, the initial stage of the 8 Leaves School is to fully understand all of the form fundamentals in their entirety. In that regard, those who have been permitted to leave Master Kafai's side have been set on the path of mastery of the style. You now stand at the end of that path. Does that mean you're going to step in for him? Yes, I will see if you have absorbed our final teachings in Master Kafai's place. It won't take too long. Do you have time now? Oh shit, are we going to fight Cassius? Allow me to relay to you what Master Kafai wrote in his letter. Rain, it would seem you have found yourself in a most dire situation. Even so, I believe you will overcome these obstacles blocking your path. I believe you can persevere despite all your struggles. I have therefore decided to avoid Ymir and keep myself hidden, that I may pass you this message through Cassius. There is, after all, a high possibility of you happening upon your fellow disciple with the Feist for the first time in the midst of these turbulent days. Though you've already reached the intermediate level, I'm certain you are yet capable of more. You have been ever since the moment you mastered the formidable ogre within you. All you require now is proof. To earn it, you will need to conquer yourself. Only when you succeed will you be promoted, as is our tradition. Master Kafai, this is a lot to take in. How exactly am I supposed to conquer myself? The two may not be entirely comparable, but I remember hearing that from Victor that you bore witness to a challenge not unlike this one 2 months ago. Oh. That's right, between his lordship and Principal de Gwyn. Behind that single strike you saw was an infinite number of possible outcomes playing out within our minds. I believe Countess Le Guin was trying to confirm for herself just how far she had mastered her blade. In that sense, was I akin to a mirror, perfectly matching her stroke for stroke. I see, so he is I and I am him. You've come quite far as it is, if you already understand that much. With that sword? That is not the sword you once wielded. Indeed, my blade has long since been thrown aside. I borrowed the sword from a former subordinate, one who also followed the path of the Eight Leaves. Despite not being a direct disciple, he nevertheless possesses an instinct greater than my own. I see, how very curious. He must have been Colonel Rich of the Royal Army, or ex-colonel since the coup attempt. I hear he started a private research firm post-pardoning. I will soon be changing the form you perceive me as. You will then see me as that which you fear most deeply. I'm sure you can imagine what that may be. Yes, I can. But I know what I have to do. I have to confront this here and now. I'm ready to face the challenge before me, Cassius Bright, my fellow disciple. Nobly spoken, Reen Schwarzer. I, Victor Arcade, will be honoured to stand as your witness. For some reason I thought you said macaron instead of Macron. Or Macron, whatever his fucking name is. Wait, what the fuck is happening right now?
We will begin the trial of the 8 leaves, 1 blade. Let us see if you are worthy. What is your name?
Reen Schwarzer, an intermediate level disciple of the 8 Leaves 1 Blade School.
Which form will you demonstrate mastery of?
7th form, Void, the nothingness that contains all.
He is I, and I am him.
I am him, and he is I.
Will you offer yourself to him to reach the peak of swordsmanship?
No, I will exist alongside him. We will be as one. The sword I seek is that of the Void, the gleaming blade that illuminates the darkness.
Then show me the light at the end of your journey. Show me by conquering yourself.
Now begin the trial of the Divine Blade, the peak of the 8 leaves.
Despair.
Show mastery of all crafts to reach the peak of swordsmanship. What do I do? Do I just use all of my things? Oh, wait. Oh, I can't use an item. Okay, never mind.
Crimson Slash! It's my turn!
Okay.
Cut through! Disappear! Let's go! Arcane Gale! Ha!
Despair.
Let's go! Roar! Healing strike!
Oh, I see. Right. Okay.
All right, got it.
Breaking Dawn.
I'm up.
eternally flowing. Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, 8 leaves, breaking dawn.
Holy shit. That looked cool as hell.
Well done.
The duel is over. The victor is Reen Schwarzer.
So does that mean Reen is now a divine blade? Come a long way, young Reen. Thank you, Lieutenant General. I finally understand what my master was trying to teach me. I can feel it, body and soul. The 8 leaves is more than just a technique of tradition. It has to come from within you. Precisely. You've proven yourself more than ready. I'll now read the scroll the master enclosed in his letter.
Reen Schwarzer, you have mastered the techniques of the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade School. You are granted the title Divine Blade. You may now take on disciples of your own.
I accept. Though on second thought, I'm not sure so sure I really deserve being called a divine blade. Arius and I have both walked upon this very same path. You will be the master's last direct disciple. It's up to you how you accept the responsibility of the title bestowed upon you. I see, and in that case I wholeheartedly accept. I feel most privileged to have been present for this moment. I suspect the others would agree with my sentiment. Huh? Congratulations on your promotion. That move was incredible, even if I'd barely followed along. The way you worded your subordinate was a sight unlike any other. It certainly was. I could hardly take my eyes away from you. You finally made it, Reen. What you did was inspiring beyond words. But when did you all get here? You must have really been in the zone back there. Ain't you supposed to be good at sensing people's presences or whatever? Guess you was just too focused to notice little old us. Guess so. Thank you everyone, all of you. Wouldn't have made it this far without your help. You deserve it, Reen. Warms my heart to see you good like this. So should we start calling you Divine Blade Schwarzer now instead of Asher Chevalier? Yeah, certainly the spiffier moniker than that. Along the lines of Divine Blade of Wind, perhaps. I don't know about all that just yet. Come on, man, drop the humble and swagger up for once. The Divine Blade of Ash, maybe? Is that too obvious? Not sure Ash himself would like that very much. What about the Divine Blade of Light? He does light up our lives, after all. Oh, how about the Divine Blade of Dawn? 7th form was Void, right? Let's call him the Divine Blade of Zero. Actually sounds pretty cool. They all seem more than satisfactory to me. Well, I, for one, don't very much appreciate him barreling ahead of me like this to begin with. Does it really matter? It's not like we'll actually call him anything different in the end. That's exactly right. To us, Reen will always be Reen. The Divine Blade of Incest, correct. Congratulations, Reen, I'm proud of you. Yeah, I mean, this roster is fucking stacked. Reen's friends and colleagues congratulate him as he thanked them for their support. Lieutenant General Bright and Viscount Arcade then returned to patrolling Michelin for the night. Cool. That's really cool though that you get to become a Divine Blade. Shit, man. Okay, cool. Time to date. No, we still got 5 tickets left, so I mean, here's the thing, right? Here's the best thing to do. Oh, sorry. Cold Steel for Mission Wonderland. Date items. I'll just look up what the rewards are. Oh. Blah blah blah. Yeah, I want to see the items. Here we go. Right.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, one sec. Still looking through these items.
Okay.
Okay, so where was the one with right. So I either go for the 10% evasion or balance down percent chance. It's probably gonna be the balance down, which means we need to spend some time with Muse. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this hang on, what do my saves look like? Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna do this event with Muse and then we'll go date Elisa. Right, sorry, one sec. Everyone shoots top. That was fast. Feels so great to be able to join the view, just the two of us. I bet the rest of your fans will be super jealous of me. Huh? I don't have fans. We've had this discussion before, Muse. More times than I could count, and yet... if I get my wish, it will never stop. No one knows what happened tomorrow, but maybe we could do this again. I really hope so too. It will.
Instructor Reen, allow me to apologize.
Apologize? What for?
Back before we met, when Elise had told me about you, there was a part of me that thought of you as nothing more than a pawn to be played. You, the Ashen Chevalier, the young hero who saved the nation, your past, your relationship with the Chancellor, all of it factored in my calculations, my plans to use you.
Yeah, I'd guess as much. Given your keen analytical mind, I'd be surprised if you hadn't thought of me like that. But now that you're telling me this, I assume that's all in the past now?
Indeed. Ever since that evening, 2 months ago at the field exercise camp.
You and your classmates do have an effect on each other. You might be able to limit that, but you can't escape it. I'll be watching to see how that changes you, all of you.
Those words of yours strike me just as deeply now as they did then. And strangely enough, tonight on the eve of Operation Mille Mirage, I don't feel even the slightest bit of fear. For that, you have my sincerest gratitude, and my deepest apologies as well.
It's fine, don't worry about it, Mise. Let me thank you as well for all the time we spent together. Neither of us want to have to rely on this plan of yours, so let's do everything we can tomorrow to find victory on our own terms together.
Yes! You have my word, Instructor Rean.
And perhaps this is asking a bit much, but I was wondering if you might have a bit of time to talk to later. Huh? Of course, I'm sure you've already promised the night to your dearly beloved, but if you have a single moment to spare, maybe before or even after, just a bit is all I need. If I could see your face and hear your voice before tomorrow comes, I think I'll be able to rest easy. You say. If you do happen to have time later, please call me on my Arcus. If you don't, give me a call anyway. Even that would be more than enough for me. Ooh woo. I wouldn't be able to bring myself to if I didn't. I need to decide if I can give Mise the answer she's looking for. Ooh woo. There you go. So now I can give preventable elements to someone else. I don't know who though, because, you know. Grail something? Grail Locket. Because that's what Muse's always struggled with, like, status elements, so. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to speed run through other dates to try and get the strength boosts. So I'm going to have the speed on, I'm going to skip the text. So we'll probably want... Who's a hard hitter? Probably Ash. Never mind. Let's do Sarah then. Oh! Mission Wonderland is open from 9 AM till 10:30 PM. Sky Lantern Spectacular takes place on Lakeside Beach at 10 PM. Sky Lanterns? Guessing those must be the ones floating out on the lake. We must send them flying once night falls to illuminate the sky. Does sound pretty magical. Goes to show why this theme park is hyped up as the best in all of Zemuria. Well, I've mastered the 8-leaf style and used up the last batch of tickets I was given. It's a lot for one day. I should think of getting some sleep, especially considering what awaits me tomorrow. Oh, I still have tickets. Okay, let's keep going then. V, I guess. Okay, last thing I want to do is check out stores. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Or make sure I didn't want to buy anything. Alright, I think that's everything I want to do. Did I do this? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Let me take a. Wow.
Orb mail now? I've been waiting in the wetlands. CR. Could be a trap. Maybe I should just ignore it. In the evening free time. Okay. Wait, how do I get there? What should I do? It could be a trap. Has to be her, but why now? I don't want to make everyone worry, so I'll just go on my own. Oh.
So you came after all.
Yeah, I know all about it now. What's with the outfit? Oh, this? I wasn't sure about it at first either. But it's the uniform for the Knights of Blood and Iron. I feel embarrassed wearing this thing, to be honest. Oh no, I think it suits you. It's really flattering. Wait, what am I saying? Hee haha. So I take it this means you're done with the RMP? Yes, now that Operation Jormungand is ready, the RMP will be obsolete. I'll be joining up with Governor General Rufus, Prince Cedric, Lecter, and the others tomorrow. We'll all be mobilizing on board Tuatha Dé Danann. I see. Sorry, Rean. I couldn't change after all. I set up this meeting so we could see each other one last time. Claire, don't go easy on me now. As an Ironblood, I have a duty to apprehend you. I could force you to go to where the upcoming revelries will be taking place. Likewise, you have an opportunity to incapacitate one of your enemy's pawns. I hope you're not going to pass it up. Either way, we've both a lot to gain, don't you think? You may be right, but I still haven't given up on you. How can you possibly say that? How did you come here alone? I could have easily been planning an ambush. Please give me some credit. I would have sensed if there was anyone else here besides us. You came here alone, same as me. You didn't want Lecter or one of your other allies interfering, right? Besides, even if I wasn't able to sense a sneak attack coming, I know you wouldn't pull that kind of trick. That's not the Claire Revell I know. Nobody bears a grudge against you. Not me, or Miriam, or Tina, or Yuna. Everyone in the old Class 7, even Sarah, would be happy to have you back on our side. There's no going back now. It won't change no matter what kind of front you put on, or how much you try to resist us. I'm sure it's the same for your brother and Major Irving. We all care about you so much. We'll never give up on you.
Stop it! How can you be so cruel? I stood by and let Milliam die. I'm still going along with the Great Twilight. Don't you dare forgive me. If you don't hate me, how am I supposed to?
Come on now, Claire. You know that isn't fair.
Miriam, you here? Yeah, I saw you sneaking out. I got used to stand down while I came on my own to check things out. I should have known you were just going to meet a lovely lady. Oh, and speaking of that, your outfit is so cool, Claire. Right? How? My body may be gone, but my spirit lives on in the sword. Thanks to the Steel Maiden, I can walk around outside it again. Didn't Campanella tell you? Well, I guess he's not the type to share. Miriam, it's really you. I'm so glad. Yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to make you cry. I'm really bad at this stuff. I really need to work on my social skills, huh? Miriam might...
I'm not gonna make a mistake like that again. Even with what's happened, I'm still an Ironblood. I've gotta look out for you, too. Tomorrow, we'll finally settle things once and for all. With you, Lecter, Rufus, Gramps, and that newbie Prince, too. Me and Reen will get through to you guys.
She's right. We'll see you tomorrow. Regardless of Jormungand or Milmirage, I promise you that as a member of the Radiant Wings. Just have patience till then.
All right, if you insist. I'll be waiting for you. That's my promise as a knight and guardian of the Great Twilight and a pawn of the rivalries. When next we meet, I won't show any mercy.
Okay. We'll come at you with everything we've got. I received this Tachi and something else. Sorry, I didn't mean to waste so much of your time on an important night like this. But I'm really happy I got to see you. Thank you, Reen. You too, Miriam. Yeah, same here. Claire. Wait, we didn't give her the harmonica. Killer? We will soon. Ooh, that's a pretty fancy airship she came on. I wonder if there's one of those high-speed RMP dealies, sorry. Man, I wish we could have come along and checked it out. I bet it'd make for one heck of a joyride. Nobody thinks they're that easy. For now, just seeing your face again is enough for me. We'll set everything right tomorrow. Yep, you bet we will. Meeting in secret like this was pretty fun, huh? I won't deny that, but we should be here getting back. Roger. What did she give me? Kaleido Hearts. There it is. Oh, well that was pretty shit, Claire. Enemies drop more Sepith. We've got quartz that do that. Yeah, right? Look how much Sepith I have. How do I show you? Look. I have so much Sepith I don't know what to do with it. Okay. Alright, we're done, I think. So here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna see the date scene. And then I'm probably going to end stream before anything major happens, unless it throws me right into a battle, but we'll see. Before long, the festivities start to come to a close. Those who attended readied themselves to head back to the hotel. After parting ways with everyone else, Reen found himself wandering toward the pier with no particular purpose in mind. but you know, we got to see the Elisa date at least once, right? Wow, you can see just about everything from here. Courageous 2, the Markavas, the Bobcat, even the Pantagruel. Across from it all, Crossbell City, and the blinding lights of Orcus Tower. Celebration's going to be over soon. Everyone's probably heading back to their rooms. I need to make a decision soon. Should I ask her to meet again? Or should I stop myself assuming the worst of my fate tomorrow?
What a wonderful breeze.
That sounds like Shara.
Wow, this is an amazing view. I can see Mishalam, the Pantagruel, and even Crossbell City. Bringing me here to sober up. You really know how to show a girl a good time.
Oh, it's nothing like that. I simply got the idea when we landed here this evening. More to the point, I had anticipated your inevitable inebriation, my dear Shara.
You really do know me. This is nice. I miss those days when we were able to share drinks together. But you've been doing a fantastic job ever since coming back to the Empire. Though they call you Debaucherous Prince, you never let it get to you. You've been there for your family. Hell, the whole Empire.
Well, I've never been without people supporting me. Mueller, my parents, Alphen, Class 7, the Viscount, the Erebonian Bracers. I can't forget Lloyd's team, and, of course, Estelle and Joshua. But most of all, you.
No, I couldn't do a thing to help you. Sure, I held on to the artifact for you and acted as a liaison. But I couldn't stop the Courageous from being destroyed. I couldn't keep you safe. I'm sorry, Olivier. I'm sorry that I wasn't there for you. It must have been painful. You've suffered so much.
Now that you're here, all that pain is but a distant memory. We'll be there tomorrow. Together. That's all that matters.
But... No, you're right. Just leave it to me. The silver streak will light the way for your radiant wings.
I'll be counting on it. And it may not be fair to ask you at a time like this, yet. If we can claim victory in tomorrow's battle and stop the Great Twilight, if we can put out the fires of war and bring peace to this land once more, would you do me the honor of becoming my wife?
What the f... Oops, didn't mean to invade their privacy there. Still, I knew they were close, but not this close. Guess that incident at LeBron must have really helped bring them together. Can't say for sure if she'll accept his proposal or not. I really hope she does. I'm rooting for you, Your Highness. What am I saying? I have my own decision to make right now. Who should I spend my last night with? No one. No, it's Elisa. Come on. Yeah, I mean, I think they should have just ignored the soft reset thing and just done the save file thing that they did with the other games. Makes the most sense, right? Someone I need to turn down beforehand, though. Oh, I feel terrible. I really am the worst. Wait, like everyone else. Oh, I see, yeah. Elisa.
Rain!
I'm glad you came. For a moment I thought you weren't going to show.
I'm sorry.
I see. Then you don't.
Oh no, that's not what I meant. I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused you, when all you've done is your best. And I'm only realizing now how stupid I've been acting this whole time.
Lisa. You don't need to think of it like that. You did what you had to. I'm the sacrifice, Elisa. No one knows how tomorrow might turn out. This might be our last chance to talk. I don't want either of us to have any regrets. That's why I asked you to meet me here.
Rean.
Lisa, I need to tell you how I feel.
Wait. Please, let me say it first. This time, for real. I'm going to be brave, so please. I love you.
4 games in a row.
I know it was selfish of me to go back on my words before, but I can't give you up. I just can't. I want you, Rean. Here, with me.
Lisa. Is it Uwu time? I feel exactly the same. I want to be with you too, Elisa. This scene happened 4 times. I'll have to tally up my Legend of Heroes hours. I also decided something, because I was thinking about starting the Crossbell games, but
it's so beautiful.
I think I'm going to play the new one that's going to come out, because I think it would make more sense to play through all the Cold Steel and then this new one, and then I can revisit the Crossbell stuff. Because I haven't felt like I needed to know what happened with the Crossbell, because it kind of feels disconnected from this story. So, yeah, almost like a dream. But, on the other hand, Trails in the Sky is a different story. I would say it's recommended to play Trails in the Sky first before you play this, because even though there's a few like hints and Easter eggs and all the characters obviously, there's a lot of story that helps this story, whereas the Crossbell one I don't think would support this very much, considering that was it the end of Cold Steel 2 where they basically forced you to play like a little sneak peek at the Crossbell game. So, anyway.
Rean, I'd like to stay with you tonight.
Uwu?
Would that be okay?
Of course, the whole night through until dawn breaks. Put some WD-40 on the bed. What was the achievement I just got? Oh. Oh right, still saving. Oops. Alright, so next chance I get to save will be ending. Sad face. The Great War begins. How can you save the world? That's easy. Oh, I thought we were going to see like Rean and Lisa wake up in bed with each other. No worries, man. I appreciate you sticking around. Have a good one. Sleep well.
current time is 05:13 hours. All ships will be in position by 11:45 hours.
We've got the Bobcat 2 and the Merkaba, not to mention the Pantagruel landing craft and the Ouroboros ships.
Each team will infiltrate their assigned pale. Once the barrier is down, the Courageous 2 will charge the Imperial Fortress.
If all goes according to plan, it should be 12:30 hours by then. You shouldn't need to worry about interference from the Imperial Air Force, but be vigilant for the Crimson Ark.
That's right. It doesn't appear as though they intend to directly participate in Operation Jormungand.
Agreed. We should all be on our guard.
Your lordship, Sharon, Angelica, Duvali.
Rose, Tita, Randy, we're all counting on you.
Got it. The rendezvous with George isn't until after 11, though.
I would like nothing more than to be of use to you. If there's anything at all you require of me, please, don't hesitate to ask.
Same with me. I'll lend you my aid where I can.
I'll be sticking around until you guys meet up, too. But it looks like Lloyd and the others aren't going to be free until the very last minute.
It's the same for Estelle's group, too. I'm going to give this everything I've got, right until the very end. I can go wherever I'm needed. Maintenance, ground patrol, whatever you need.
You young folk can take care of all the preparations. We shall sit back and wait for our turn to arrive.
If you require assistance with tactics, or have questions about the ship's operation, I am prepared to offer my assistance.
Thank you, Father.
You too, Grandmother. But don't get too excited, okay?
Seriously, you have a tendency to get way too worked up.
Hey, do not talk to your creator like that.
I know we'll be in good hands.
Shall we get started then?
Yes. This could be our final special ops mission.
Between the Pales, the Imperial Fortress, and the imminent war, anything could happen.
Shit's looking crazy as hell down there.
Yep. We got a number of requests, too.
Aw.
Best check them out before you forget.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah. Some of them seem pretty important.
Seems like there are a bunch of magic knights and cryptids popping up, too.
Bunch of stuff to do before the final then.
At this point, it would be best to handle everything all at once, yes?
It seems you'll have a chance to show the world what the Radiant Wings can do.
Good luck, everyone. We'll be supporting you from here the whole time.
Got it. We'll be counting on you. Okay, Class 7. Our final batch of Special Ops missions begins now. Let's be the flashing blade that illuminates the darkness. Together, we'll light the path ahead for the world. We're all going to have to work together to make this happen. The deadline is 1100 hours. We'll need to finish everything up by then. May Adios be with us. Let's go, Class 7! Right!
Scattered petals, dying flames. Right. Kurt, Altina, Muse. Ash. Laura has a super strong thing. So does Emma. Situation was never going to change completely. Now explore Stargaze Tower. Millions orders. Oh, if you see new party millions, bring over the white decoration. Thanks for waiting, Irene, and sorry for being so abrupt. Final volume of the Black Records, deciphered at long last. So you finished? Thank you for being so diligent with this. Let me tell you, this volume has some very intriguing things written in it. I think it would be best for you to read it for yourself. I'll transfer everything to your Arcus 2 at once. I cannot thank you enough, Thomas. Where? What? Where? Oh, whatever. Alright. That's me done for today. If the guys are around for the Tuesday, Wednesday streams, then we're going to be playing Diablo 4. Otherwise, I'll probably be trying to finish Cold Steel 4. Might play the Final Fantasy 16 demo. Dunno. Not decided yet. Either way, I love you all. Look after yourself, stay hydrated, enjoy the rest of the day, stay saving, and I'll see you tomorrow for some Diablo 4, I assume. Take it easy. Have a good one.